Hi guys, welcome back to the channel for another video on Marvel Contest of Champions. This one is a diary. It's how many units I can get in 7 days diary. I've been asked this many times, like how many units can you physically get a week? Now what I'm going to be doing is letting you know how much arena I'm actually doing. Also at times that what I'm actually up to in game. Is it taking down the unit score? And also just kind of this hopefully is going to be a case it will go up. Now I am trying to build up a lot of units. I am interested in getting a 12k unit offer from the point of doing the completion of Act 6.1, but that may change. But I just want to give this idea of people like the extent of how much you have to do in order to get the most units possible. So starting off, as you can see, is 1,227 units. My plan for today is to, because this is a Monday the 25th of March, I will be then grinding in Arena later on and also doing a live stream. Also, I'll probably be doing tier 4 basic grinding off stream. Also, I'll let you know when I pop some arena crystals and when I've done a 3-day alliance based event. Also, to give you an idea, my alliance is a good enough alliance. We get all the milestones normally in 3-day events. So I'll let you know what I'm up to starting as of now. Okay everyone, it is now Tuesday, and what was done on Monday, an hour of tier 4 basic arena and then an hour of doing the Nick Fury 5-star arena, which didn't really give much from it, but it was still enough to add in about 90, I think it was 90 units, plus there was the old 300 unit compensation package for the gifting event. So from doing those two little things, managed to get a few more units. So the total now is at 1617. At this point, I'm very much on the fence whether or not I want to grind up for 12,000 units for the special offer that you get from the point of doing the completion of Act 6.1, or I'm going to just go screw it and just get Cavalier status just like really quickly. I really haven't decided at the moment. I'll probably see how the grind goes over the next week of the 7 days of making this video and kind of see where I'm at the end of it. I do want to balance between my life, making content and grinding the game, and also grinding the game and doing live streams at the same time. We've also got the Intel events that are on at the moment, so it's just balancing my life, the game, and everyone's expectations. So I'm doing an alright job so far. Hello everybody, welcome back to day 3. So as we know, you've seen day 1, day 2, day 3, between the point of day 2, day 3, and where I am now on the Wednesday is that the units have gone sky high, and there's a reason for that. The compensation for the gifting badge incident has now increased, so an extra 550 was put in. But I did manage to earn 105 units from doing arena grinding with milestones, and as well, that was about 1.5 hours, just over, maybe about 1 hour and 40 minutes. And then as well, I popped some arena crystals and I think I got like 15 units or something. Either way, 105 units from like more natural sources, and then the extra 850 total over the last 2 days were for that. I will be putting up just a full rundown, or maybe at the end of the video do like a full rundown of where I got the units from, just to give you a bit of perspective on the free-to-play grind and also just other things that are happening. Also today, this deal's in, and I'm just like thinking, I kind of want to get a couple of these, so my units may go down in conjunction with this, just to kind of like grind, just kind of gather them from a free-to-play perspective. But at the same time, I do think about the other aspect that those could be for revives, those could be for health potions, and I could instead just go for like glory side of things and just like purchase some more with glory. I'm still on the fence with that. I probably will make a last-ditch decision, but I'll obviously inform you what's going on with these videos as we go. I'll see you on Thursday. Welcome to Thursday midday, and what happened last night was that I didn't really do much. Usually my plan is when we had the Recon Initiatives missions on, which I smashed through and did. You do get some units from there, and as a result there were 75 units gained between the Wednesday and Thursday midday. Yeah, downside is I didn't actually feel too well in that particular stream. I did stream it and I just didn't feel too great, pretty sickly to be honest. So I didn't really do any more arena, though I did want to do that. So it was just a case of doing missions, recon initiatives, and that was it. I'm hoping to pick back up where I started and grind some more units going into the new arena that's coming on, and as well maybe some other content that gives back units as well, maybe even some alliance participation stuff. as well as what have we got in the moment? Well, we haven't got anything. I suppose in a moment, which event quest completion is done, we'll either have hero use, level up, or arena wins. Either way, I can pick up 25 units from there. And then with the 3 days, well, actually, I think we'll miss out. Oh no, we'll get some units back from that. So I'll let you know tomorrow where we're up to with the new arena and lots of other stuff going on. Do the units increase? Also, do bear in mind that there's an energy bundle deal on this particular day, and I'll probably will have to buy it. I say probably will. It's actually of benefit because if you look at the normal pricing, 6 times 30 is 180 units, so that there is a slight saving by getting this. And yeah, you get some level 2 health potions, but still you save 30 units, so I might be inclined to get this. It does save some hassle going into the next event, which it starts next week, and will probably smash out a lot of my unit spend. Do bear in mind this is Thursday midday when I'm recording this. Now, welcome back to day 5. This is Friday at the point of recording this section. And the units are currently up to 2,522, which by my calculation means that between today, Friday, and Thursday, I've added in a further 125 units. Yesterday, which was like Thursday evening, I did 1.5 hours worth of arena grinding, mainly in the basic arena, just for those milestones, and also popped a 10 arena crystals, just the standard ones. So it's not really kind of like a huge amount, but I am trying to keep this as real as possible to try and see and give you that gauge of working around your normal life, working around school, working around the extent of how much you want to put into the game and what you get out of it. It's still a point of mentioning that, as I said earlier in the other couple of days, that the giving back from the gifting badge incident has gifted back 850 units to people's rosters. So by the end of the week, I may choose to do a more substantial grind this evening, or it's a case I'll do a lot more over the weekend, but it is Mothering Sunday in the UK, so I probably may choose not to grind out quite so much, especially because, you know, you want to spend quality time with people around you. And that's the important thing. That's why I want to do this video, is give perspective to people to go, right, well, how many units could I theoretically get on X with X amount of champions with an X size roster of X 5 stars and X 4 stars. No, we're not big fans of our X's. Some people are friends with their X's, but anyway, let's move on and I'll give you a bit of an update on Saturday. There we have it. This has been the 7th day, and what has happened? Well, ending net balance is 2,070 units. We started off last week on 1,227. So it's been a good grind, but also there's been some variables. And one of those variables was the 850 units given back as compensation for the gifting badge thing. So that has been good to see that. But at the same time, it didn't really make much of a difference to the total. And the reason being, over the weekend, I decided I didn't want to grind out arena quite so much. On Sunday, yes, I did a live stream. On Saturday, I didn't because I had internet troubles. So I didn't do any arena grinding. I spent most of my time trying to repair that, housework, all the piddly crap that comes with life. But on the Sunday, I decided that I'd do a stream, grind out some more battle chips, and do some final milestones. And then as well, just pop arena crystals, finish off some event stuff, did a level up event, which gives some units, and managed to get, I think it was a good chunk of units from that, which was great. That was fantastic to see. But I did decide to buy. As you know, in the featured store at the moment, we've got some good little deals. And over the weekend, we had a 6-star one, which, as you can see right here, 672 units. And I was thinking to myself, when am I going to get an opportunity like this for 672 units to pick up 1,000 6-star shards? And I thought, well, I'll go for it. That was the balance there. And this was like Sunday, early Sunday, and I decided to spend it. And then by the time I came to the stream, I then decided to grind out a bit of arena, get some final milestones, and at the same time, then pop some arena crystals after the events and managed to get up to the total that we see right now. So this is good. This has been an interesting little voyage of discovery to see what I could do with my roster, and at the same time, looking at the extent of how much arena grind I have to put in, trying to balance it around life, because that's the perspective I think a lot of players want to get, is like in like a real sense. How much do they have to grind out to get X amount based on X luck? Also, how many milestones and things like that. And to a degree, that's fine, but you do have to bear in mind, push yourself as far as you can go to get those milestones. And a lot of times I was doing more basic arena grinds on the round 1 and round 2, or the round 2 of Nick Fury, and then the round 1 of the kind of the Emma Frost Cap Infinity War. Okay, let's look at the stats. Starting off, unit balance on Monday was 1,227 units. Units from unknown sources, which is the compensation from the gifting badge, was 850 units. Doesn't really factor into things, but I've got to mention it because otherwise you'd be like, why isn't it being mentioned? So it's there as a thing. How many hours in Arena? 5.5 hours were grinded out during this week. Most of the time I do that with doing live streams, but I do spend a bit of time interacting with chat. Could I be going a bit faster? Undoubtedly, but I don't want to be that kind of person that when people come out to the live stream and they're chatting, they're asking for advice, also at the same time they want to talk to me personally about stuff, then that's cool. Then I need to spend that time to do that. So I could have got a lot more, but at the same time I don't like that. I like the interaction with you guys. You're doing the grind as well as me at the time, so it's nice to kind of play along with you. My current roster is 64 5 stars, 34 duped, 38 550 4 stars, so maxed out 4 stars, and 7 6 stars. It doesn't really matter too much on that, but I like the 4 stars. It's easy to do the basic arena and just not concentrate too much on that arena grinding and just kind of like look over live chat, just like tappy swipey. That's the main thing. I'd rather kind of like talk to you guys than that, but at the same time I've got to multitask it to make progression to get units being more free to play nowadays than I would be worth spending. And then finally, the kind of all stats come together as luck in arena, milestones, event questing, and all that stuff in particular gives me 665 units per week based off on the stats that I've kind of recorded for the last 7 days. Some people they'll go, that's a lot. To others, that's not so much. Now, do bear in mind, if you're free to play, more likely you'll be kind of pushing yourself through arena in order to gain back units from a more natural sense. There we go, guys. That has been a deep dive into arena grinding as well as unit grinding through natural sources from event quests and other things. Hopefully it gave people a bit of perspective and understanding based on what your expectations are for a free-to-play light, and also at a case of going, well, do I really want to spend that much time in doing arena, or do I want to spend? It's up to you whether or not you do spend in game. Do bear in mind that you'll make quicker progression. You'll get units faster, especially to get things like revives, energy refills, also more 5-star shards, 6-star shards, 4-star shards, whatever and what place you are in the game. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, hit that like button and subscribe for more Marvel Contest of Champions based content. Catch me in a live stream today at 1900 hours GMT. And as always, I shall catch you in the next one. Bye bye for now.